Alcohol is a narcissist. He wants to take all of the credit and none of the blame. So when someone's been drinking for an excessively long period of time, or it's become a prominent staple in their life, alcohol becomes their personality. And this is where I coined the phrase that if you don't have a personality, then alcohol will provide one to you. Alcohol lowers our inhibitions. Our inhibitions are our boundaries. They're the things that we use to make good decisions. Alcohol makes unhealthy people do unhealthy things, or at least we want to blame alcohol for the things we do when we're unhealthy. But what we don't realize is that the more alcohol we consume, the lower our mental health goes. The lower our mental health, the more we rely on alcohol to curb those emotions and those feelings. As we lower our mental health and we feel more and more desperate, we do more and more desperate things. We search for love, we say things we don't mean so we could feel closer to somebody. We eat foods that make us feel sick so we could drink more alcohol and feel better. We get ourselves involved in situations too fast, and we connect with people way too soon. And that's because alcohol makes us act like a love bomber. If we love bomb someone long enough, maybe we'll get the result that we're actually seeking that alcohol isn't providing anymore. Alcohol gives us the permission to act outside of our character. The conscious version of ourselves doesn't normally say those things or think those feelings, and doesn't necessarily have all the appropriate coping mechanisms or processing skills to just be honest and open and vulnerable. When we're drinking, we have permission to act as the version of us that gets us the best results. So maybe you're funnier when you drink, or people like you better when you're intoxicated. With enough time, the only way to access that version of yourself is to be under the influence. Because alcohol has become their personality, they will start defending all of the things that challenge them as a person. They will also protect their peace, and they will defend alcohol even though it's lowering their mental health, causing problems in the relationship, and is the sole reason why they can't move forward in life. It's because the parasite of alcohol is providing them the personality of a narcissist. A narcissist is always right. And unfortunately, those that do escape the realm of alcoholism still have all of those narcissistic traits, even though they don't drink anymore. And this is where the challenge arises. They can't blame alcohol for the reason they act like a narcissist. Without the proper coping mechanism, they'll go right back to using alcohol to explain their behavior and blame the fact that they're broken. They're not broken. They just haven't practiced being the version of themselves that they genuinely prefer. If you or someone you know is struggling with this, you know where I'm at.